guys, so I want to do a story time about my first year experience, my freshman year experience for all the incoming freshmen this year, 2020, I think, class of 2020. I see you out there, the next generation. So I just wanted to talk about my freshman experience because it had its ups and downs, and I don't want to sell anybody any false dreams because you might go do the same thing I did. But my freshman year experience it was fun in the beginning. I met a lot of people, I can say, made a lot of friends, got to know people. But I mostly stayed with like Philly people. Like if I could do my freshman year over again, I would meet some people that was from Philly, and then I would meet people that was from DC, New York, and everything, like anywhere else, and become friends with them. Just the networking, like that's the main thing about college. Like you want lifetime friends, but you want friends. You want friends that are like doing something, friends that are influencing you to do better things with your life. So my freshman year experience, it was good. Went to a lot of parties, which I shouldn't have done. Did some underage drinking sometimes. I made friends. Obviously, I said that. But I'll just jump right into it. My freshman year experience was... I'm going to just start with the downfall of it. My freshman year experience, for me going to a lot of parties, not applying myself in classes, which wasn't really my fault. It's so for my advisor's fault because she was a RC of a dorm, and she didn't really put me like in the classes that I needed to get into. Like for me, we took for orientation, we took like tests, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not a good test taker or anything, but I had remedial courses, like, which almost 80% of the college students have remedial courses, because then it's building you to get you ready for the higher course level, like the college course level classes. And I had remedial courses, which I wasn't in any of them, except for one. I was only in my math remedial course, and I was like, what's up with the reading remedial course? She like, well, I'm gonna just put you in these 3 history classes because you need them and just to get the credits and blah blah blah. So me not knowing, being a dummy, undecided, she like, this gonna be the curriculum requirement, the prerequisites, what is it called? Lincoln University's core curriculum classes, whatever. Some classes that each school has that you take in order to graduate that's outside of your major. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, so I took those classes, and one of the history classes had prerequisites, which was English 101. I was supposed to be English 999 at the time because of the test, whatever you could say. Me not being a good test taker, I can say that. I do a lot of run-ons, punctuation errors, because if I want to get something out, I hate stopping. Like, I want to get it out. If I feel like it's something good, I'll put the period on it or all that, just to stop me from talking to you guys or getting my point out. I just like to get my point out. But anyway, so I took that class, and the man was telling me I needed, one of the prerequisites was English 101, and he just gonna put me in there, blah blah blah, which I'm just, me being a dummy freshman, not doing research, not doing anything, just gonna like take the class, which was dumb of me. But if I can do it again, I would do my research. Make sure they put me in my remedial classes. If I'm taking remedial classes, they would put me in my remedial classes. But me taking that class, did bad midterms, did bad finals, and it was all because, one, I didn't have a book. And when I did get my book, it was like, it was too late. Papers, run-ons. I was doing dumb stuff like run-on errors, not paying periods, punctuations, and it was just too much for me. Like, that book cost $100. $100 from a freshman. Like, who who the heck gonna give me that money? But anyway, I received the F for my final grade in that class. Then I received a D in another history class. So it was just like, what the heck? Like, is college something that I really want to do? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I not making the right grades that I should be making? So with me receiving those grades, I ended up being on academic probation. So this is when the story starts. So academic probation is like, I guess if you receive below, if you receive below a 2.0, your university, your college, whatever, they'll put you on academic probation, and you have, I guess, like a semester to get it up, or you lose your financial aid. So this lady, her name is, I'm gonna call her Ms. Mo. So Ms. Mo had contacted me saying that I was on academic probation and was telling me like what it is, because we had like orientation for it to like know what it is, what your standing point is, what you have to do. So with academic probation, you have to do like study halls. Study halls is when you like go to at the classes instead of going back to your room. Oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna take that nap. No, you gotta go to study hall, get up, tutor your ID so they can clock you in. They hold on to your ID. You gotta at least be there for 2 to such hours. Wherever your GPA was at, they set a time frame for you to go get study hall help, which was a good push for me because me being a freshman, I didn't use those resources at the LRC, the Learning Resource Center. I should have went there on my own. Like, I should have, if I knew I was struggling, I should have went and got help from a tutor by myself without anybody having to make me. But me being a freshman in the 9, you was like, no, I got this. No, I really didn't have it. But I went there. So what I started to do was I played the system. I would tell the tutors that didn't take the IDs to clock me in. I'll stay in for a little while. Then I did go to the cafeteria, come back and clock it out. I might be going for a little 3 hours, come back, clock out, whatever. But I don't advise that for you guys, because I started to do that because I started getting help. I had tutors for my math. Like, this tutor, she was Jamaican. She taught me these shortcuts in the math stuff. And I had this teacher. He was foreign, of course. And he was like, show me your steps to this. So I was showing the shortcuts that she taught me. And he was like, it's missing a step. What step is it missing? And how are you going to tell me it's missing a step, but you want me to teach you the way that I just did it? Like, what? You don't make no sense. So he was just trying to figure out ways to see if I was cheating, which me, if I'm cheating, I'm too like, my heart be like this. Like, I be trying, like, say if you try and treat, I be like this underneath the desk looking at the phone, and then the teacher be looking at you. Well, the teacher don't even be looking at you, but the teacher be looking around the class, and you think the teacher just looking at you like, so I be like this, heart, like, I just be like, I can't do this. Like, cheating is not for me, so I rather just go get the help from the tutors, which I did. And it really worked out because I had brought my GPA up. I got up academic probation. But I want to say is, don't go to no school thinking, oh, you away from home, you about to be partying, like, ooh, you about to be doing all this stuff. Like, you know you was a hoe back home, you still gonna be a hoe at school, because you just gonna be letting boys go in and out on you. Like, don't forget your morals. The reason why you came to school, don't forget that. Like, I would say, make a vision board so then you can stay on track. Make a schedule and follow that schedule. Do time classes where, as though, if you know you're not a morning person, you're not gonna get up at 8 a.m. Make them classes at least 9:30, because they'll give you time to prepare yourself, get ready, get dressed or whatever. For me, I didn't really care how I looked going to class. I would go to class with sweatpants or a hoodie, scarf my whole freshman year. As I ended up on academic probation, it was like, fashion show is over. It's go time. And people used to be like, why are you coming to class with a scarf on? Who am I in person? Because technically I came to get an education and I paid the money to get there. Like, Obviously, if I wanted to get dressed or something, I would. But that takes too much time for me to, oh, let me look through my clothes. No, if I know I gotta be at class, I'll be waking up late. So I gotta get up and go to class. But I wanted to do a story time about just, I forgot, my academic probation year. When I got an F and a D, which I said earlier. And what I learned from being like academic probation was not to blame nobody. Like, although I say it was my advisor's fault, it was still my fault for not knowing what I was going into, for not looking up different majors, for going in not having a clue, for letting them put me into those classes, because I was looking as if it was high school again. I wasn't putting in the effort my first semester. I wasn't putting in no effort. I was just going to the classes that they were signing me in, not thinking about it as if they don't care if I pass or fail. They just care about the money that they get from me to put me in those classes and to pay the teachers, which was like, dang, man, like, that's where it's time management. Manage your time. If you know you got a paper due on such and such date, start working on it one by one. Like, work on a page each day. Which I don't even do that, but still, I like to procrastinate, which is bad. But don't be a procrastinator. Start like doing time management. Work on everything ahead of time. Your syllabus is your best friend. Don't ever lose it, because some teachers will be like, oh, you ain't know we had a quiz today? It's listed in the syllabus. Like, what the hell? I'm paying you. You're not paying me. Like, afraid to ask for help. That's why they're there. Tutors are getting paid to help you. They're not getting paid just to sit around and do nothing. So use them. Help them. Like, get them to help you. They're there for a reason. And I don't care if you can say you don't need any help. Everyone needs help. Everyone needs a different push. Everyone needs a new way to learn something, to do something. Pick your friends wisely, and not just based on the company that you keep. Because boys look at you as, if your friend a hoe, birds of a feather flock together. So they gonna be like, oh, yo, she a hoe too, because yo, her friend, like, she doing all this and that and the third. But whereas though sometimes that's really not true. Like, you can't control your friend and what she trying to do, but you can control yourself. So it's like, pick the friends that you choose to be with. Get to know them before you call somebody your best friend. Like, just fill them out, I guess you could say. See what their intentions are. You never want to go into a friendship jealous of anyone, because that's not an equal friendship. Like, why are you jealous of a friend, or why are you bashing out a friend or telling your friend business when she told you that from the care of her heart, not thinking you would tell somebody? But just respect the friendship. Like, friendship is key, and I definitely learned that. Like, I can say I don't regret what I've been through, because it made me the person that I am today. Although I lost a few friends, I gained friends. Like, I had a friend who we went to high school together, and we was cool in high school, and then we go to college together, and we even cooler. Like, I was even squatting in her room. And it's just like, go with friends that you see doing stuff. I have the same friend. Like, she's just got accepted into the nursing program last spring semester. So it's like, go for people that are doing things and not just not making a move. Like, for me to make this YouTube channel, I should have been did it my freshman year. I should have listened to my mom and blogged about my freshman experience as the days was going when I was a freshman, because now it's like I'm a super junior, senior, whatever you want to call it, and I'm trying to give advice to freshmen, and they probably looking at me like, you know how you look at your mom when they be like, I was young before, and you should be like, girl, please, it's changed. Nothing really changed in college. It's just how you handle everything. I would say in my next story time, I'll probably go into the altercation that I had got into my freshman year. with another female, but I'll see about it. But that altercation with the young lady, like, I ended up getting suspended and everything, but it helped me be more humble. It helped me pick friends wisely. It helped me look at myself like, dang, why was we fighting? Even though you might not know, it's reasons as to why why things happen. And you can't blame nobody in a fight because it takes two people to tangle. And nobody's to blame but yourself. Because if you did the things that you were supposed to your freshman year, instead of just going out to parties, blah blah blah, if you would have stayed focused, you wouldn't have those worries. So I want to stress so much to focus, like, focus on yourself. If you don't love yourself yet, focus on loving yourself. You in college, you got 4 years of being away from home. You go home on little breaks or whatever. You got 4 years being away from home. Focus on loving you. Don't jump into no friendship, no relationship, no nothing. Like, you don't jump into the ocean naked off the roof, 1,000 feet roof, onto a ground with no beanbag or nothing. Just be cautious of everything. Like, you never know who's there for you and who's there to break you. Look up your classes, ask for help, time management, and be cautious. Pick your friends wisely and pick parties wisely. Like, don't try to be like, oh, the Qs, the Kappas, the Alphas, whatever you want to call it, they having a party, I gotta go. Like, don't be no groupie. First rule, don't be no groupie. And you don't gotta go to every party, because every party is the same thing. You see the same people getting drunk, same people fighting at a party, I guess you could say, same people getting kicked out, same people just doing dumb stuff, same people dancing together, same people cheating on each other. You just see the same things. Like, be different, be your own self. And I know that story time was kind of boring, but it was like a story time, like a life experience thing that I wanted to, like, do for you guys. And I'll probably do another story time about the fight, and that'll be way juicier probably if I get all the details. And just apply yourself. Like, I wanted to talk about transition week, but I think I'm gonna do that in a part 2. So this is part 1, and then I'll do a part 2 next time. Alright, thanks you guys for watching. I guess you can like, subscribe, comment down below on some experience that you've been through. What do you want me to share? Do you want me to share all the details of everything that I went through my freshman year? Or do you want me to just keep it how it is now, half of it, and then cut? Because I could keep it 100 with my followers, so then you'll actually know what made me into this person that I am today. But I'll see you guys.
Drop it low, girl. 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 Drop it